Today I will present a shipyard's perspective on the indigenous development of a digital platform, online inspection monitoring system. And okay, I'll just share my screen first. Is it the screen visible?
Yes, it's not yet in presentation mode.
Wait.
So you'll have to just select.
Is it now?
Waiting. Yeah, that's fine. Perfect.
Okay, thank you. Okay, respected panelists and fellow colleagues, warm afternoon to everyone. At the outset, I would like to thank INMEX for organizing this digital conference and giving me this opportunity. I will begin with a small brief about GRSE. Now, GRSE is an Indian shipbuilding company under Ministry of Defense. Its odyssey began in 1884 as a small workshop to repair vessels, to active participation in Second World War by conversion and repair of around 4,000 merchant and naval vessels, and thereafter being taken over by Government of India in 1960. GRSE is a Mini Ratna Category 1 company and was the first shipyard of independent India to build indigenous warship, INS Ajay in 1961, and the in-house design and construction of the first ever export warship of India, CGS Barakuda, is yet another feather in the cap of GRSE. In 2019, with the delivery of 6th LCU, GRSE became the first shipyard of India to deliver 100 warships. Now, GRSE is one of the biggest defense shipyard of India in terms of asset holding. Now, there is a point with why I am telling this. Now, the facilities of GRSE are spread across 7 units. The shipbuilding division consists of 3 Kolkata-based units. In addition to the shipbuilding and ship repair, GRSE is the only defense shipyard to have diversified in the engineering business, with 2 Kolkata-based units for prefabricated steel bridges and deck machinery items, along with 1 engine plant in Ranchi for assembly, testing, and overhauling of MTU diesel engines. The 7th unit is a technical training center in Kolkata. Now, out of the 3 shipbuilding units of GRSE, main unit is utilized for fabrication, launching, as well as outfitting of repair vessels. Outfitting and repair of vessels. Fitting out unit is dedicated to post-launch fitting out and trials of warship, whereas Raja Bagan Dockyard is a dedicated facility for construction of smaller warships for Indian Navy and Indian Coast Guard. Now, given the shipbuilding and repair locations of GRSE are spread at various physical locations, this put an urgent requirement for harmonization of production and inspection process with an aim of consolidated project progress monitoring. Now, few of the market-ready platforms were trial and tested in the with any fruitful gains. Now, this paved the way for the indigenous development of digital platform, online inspection monitoring system, as a step towards digitalization and shipyard 4.0. In shipbuilding industry, there exists a number of challenges faced in the adoption and realization of any digital talent. Not knowing one's business outcome is the first challenge, although it is not exclusive for shipbuilders. 2 well-known of an example for this case would be Kodak. Now, where Kodak engineers were the first to develop digital cameras, but Kodak was not fast enough to capitalize on this technology, resulting in loss of their market hold. Adopting an innovative technology requires a complete business transformation, but unclear vision of the technology's revolutionary capabilities instill fears of its disruptive potential. Traditional manufacturing mindset, industrial working culture, shipyards' physical condition, as well as long shipbuilding production cycles forms the cultural barrier to digitalization. Picking the right platform to harmonize processes involving multiple stakeholders forms yet another hurdle, as shipbuilding puts a requirement of high customizability of the platform with each project. Adherence to defense cybersecurity norms is crucial during development and adoption of any digital. Indian Navy for the biggest client. The life of a warship usually ranges from 30 to 35 years, with the construction taking place in a crunch timeline of about 2 to 5 years, thus instigating a raging battle between quality and time. With an increasingly competitive market, developing and adopting a rule-based framework to ensure quality products with timely delivery is extremely critical. With this, the foundation of OMS at ERP platform was framed with a focus to capture the quality activities of shipbuilding, in turn capturing project progress and maintain a robust vendor base. Now, just to understand the concept, the idea behind OMS, I'll just show this flow chart. Now, once the job is completed by production, the job is first internally checked by the production in-house QC team. Now, at this junction, the job can either be accepted or rejected. The rejection results in corrective action by production and reoffer, while acceptance results in a formal offer being sent to quality assurance team of the yard. The cycle repeats at QA, and acceptance of the job by QA results in an invitation for inspection being sent to customer representative or class surveyors. Irrespective of the job's acceptance or rejection, a record is generated at each of these inspection stages, which is one of the critical aspects of the whole inspection process. Now, this tree shows a typical snap of various stages of shipbuilding inspections. The inspections are catalogued into various disciplines such as hull outfit, plumbing, electrical weapons, engineering, etc. Each of these disciplines consists of a number of different stages of inspections grouped in various sequences. Construction of a defense vessel requires an amalgamation of over hundreds of systems working perfectly in sync. For the shipyard, this means manufacturing, assembling, and integration of thousands of discrete associated components comprising of structures, pipings, cabling, etc. The various sequence of inspection stages is repeated for each of these smallest components for ensuring optimum quality, and at each of these inspection stages, physical report is generated. Now, looking at this, one can really appreciate the amount of physical documents this generates, which range somewhere around 1 lakh, and that too only for one vessel. This is again repeated for each of the vessels being constructed in the shipyard. Now, generation of physical documents poses limitation in real-time monitoring of the progress of inspection, as well as storage and retrieval of historical inspection data. Now, with these challenges, the OMS was designed to replicate the as-is process of inspection activities to an optimized workflow, which has been refined over the period by the vast experience of GRSC of building over 100 warships. OMS has been developed on the base stack of Intel hardware, Unix operating system, secure Java, and Postgres database. As complete development of the platform has been done within the campus, the source code belongs to GRSC. Also, since the development stack has been chosen to be open source, it is independent of OEM for customization of software, as Java developers are easily available in the IT industry. Inspection reports are generated in the system in a fillable PDF format secured with PIN, which is unique for the user to which job or inspection has been assigned. Each transaction in the system is done with individual secured login ID, and every changes made in the report is logged into the system. The system framework defines the roles of various departments like design, planning, production, and inspection authorities for data creation, data feeding, maintenance, and inspection transactions on the software. Now, OMS is an industry standard open source IT platform developed with 5 key objectives. The first, a single point of recording and retrieval of all inspection activities by various stakeholders. Second, an effective user interface, along with no restriction on number of users while adhering to the defense cybersecurity norms. Third, real-time tracking of components inspection and project progress monitoring. Fourth, leveraging to create a robust vendor base by capturing quality aspects of vendors like number of reoffers, rejections, time taken for completion, etc. Fifth, but not the last, leveraging OMS for data analytics, benchmarking, and AI capabilities. Now, this is a sample of an OMS generated report, editable PDF report actually, in which spaces are defined where various inspection stakeholders shall input their comments only in their marked areas and subsequently record their observations. This editable PDF is secured with a system generated PIN known only to the person on whose ID the inspection has been assigned. The report formats have such been designed that all necessary parameters can be captured in the report during inspection. As can be seen here that there is a certain format for recording the dimension also during the inspection. The key advantage of using such secured and fillable formats is that these reports can be taken offline from the system to the site, filled, and then at a later time uploaded in the system at users' convenience. This is a snapshot of the platform where fillable PDF can be downloaded by the user. Now, at this juncture, OMS needs to be connected to GRSC's network or the shipyard's network. Now, once the editable PDF is downloaded by the user, it can be taken onto a tablet or handheld devices for going to the on-site inspections. On the screen of OMS, the user would be able to find all necessary inspection related parameters like yard number, stage of inspection, component name, as well as the secured PDF PIN. Now, a critical part of inspection monitoring is knowing the history of inspection and its status prior going for the next stage. This snapshot of OMS shows the way in which the summary of inspection history of each component is shown to the user in a color-coded manner for quick reference. Now, this aids the user to have a quick summarized glance of the previous inspection status of each offered components. Now, another key objective of the platform is project progress monitoring. A dynamic pictorial representation of the project as seen in the framework is automatically generated as various transactions are undertaken in OMS, giving a comprehensive depiction of current project progress. Now, additionally, GRSC is in process of implementing a total project management system with Teamcenter of PDM-PLM as a platform, a framework to integrate the data captured in OMS to that in Teamcenter is being developed right now. The framework for integration would require the summarized data like project progress to flow between the two platforms. This would enable the user to view complete project data, including drawing, technical specs, as well as inspection progress at a single platform. With the implementation of OMS in GRSC, the inspection process has completely been revolutionized. Comparing it with the previous manual system, the time taken to generate and process an inspection report for daily inspections has decreased significantly, where earlier a copy of inspection reports was physically moved to all stakeholders, including inspectors and class surveyors and their respective supervisors for endorsement. Now a report is endorsed with digital stamping of individual login details within a couple of clicks. Maintaining traceability with OMS is a lot easier as all the historical data remains in the system and can be retrieved at any point of time whereas manual system mandated that the records be physically stored with appropriate care. The approach for project progress tracking has also become digital and the system driven instead of a manual. OMS also generates quality parameters of vendors such as number of reoffers, number of rejections, etc., allowing the user to take a statistical decision during vendor rating in place of earlier process of judgment-based vendor rating, which can be obviously subjective. OMS is further complemented by a QCR-based inspection report generation. Quality control report formats, or QCR in short, have been formulated for each stages of inspection. These formats primarily consist of checklists for individual inspection stages, defined format for any parameters which must be recorded during the inspections, as well as spaces for the inspection authority to record their observations. More than 100 QCRs have been formulated, which encompass complete shipbuilding inspection stages. Where earlier reports were used to be generated in a blank piece of paper with common format for all inspection stages, OMS generates the inspection report in QCR format specific for individual inspection stages. Here we can see and compare the old manual system of report generation versus a QCR based OMS report generation. OMS achieves a balance of both time as well as cost saving by being a single point of all inspection transactions and report generation, tracking the progress of project, tracking delays in project, and aid in preventing any LD due to same, providing a platform for record keeping and retrieval of historical inspection data in a paperless manner, identification of efficient vendors, and thus creating a robust vendor base, identification of critical areas of a project before it hits time and cost overrun, and also its capability of data analysis through MIS. Now, OMS is developed with a base stack such chosen that they are easily available in market, is better virus resistant, and also provides an independency over OEMs for customization, as the development stack is open source and Java developers are easily available in the IT industry. Features like pin protected report generation, individual secured login, flexibility to map with business process requirement, and as the platform is developed in-house, thus no jargons or hidden codes, in turn tends to enhance its overall acceptance and usage. The concept of OMS has been approved by various stakeholders involved in the project, with production, GRC production, GRC QA, Indian Navy reps, WOT, as well as classification society. OMS has been divided into various modules based on discipline. Each of these modules have been launched in a phased manner only after according concurrence from all involved stakeholders for that module. Now, since all the historical records of inspection are stored in OMS and can be easily retrieved at any point of time, the customer's confidence on this platform has increased time and again. OMS, being a platform which has been developed completely in a shipyard's environment, has the ability to completely align itself with various project requirements. In OMS, the development of workflow is governed by the as-is process requirement and not the other way around. The concept of pin-based fillable PDF forms was introduced, which is a key feature of OMS and can be extended to various business application of various organizations. The PDF allows various stakeholders involved during the inspection to fill up their respective data elements in the report. Now, which then can be fetched by the system and can be used for the purpose of data analytics. Using this platform over time would gradually increase the historical data set, which then can be used to leverage the capability of AI and data analytics, as well as predictive analysis of future projects. To conclude, the key advantage of OMS will remain its flexibility to align with organizational requirements, provision for project progress monitoring, as well as usage of fillable PDF forms with secured PIN. These report generation which can be taken offline securely and then later uploaded in the system. Continuous use of OMS will again generate historical data in a structured and clean format, which can be used for benchmarking and AI capabilities. Now, at last I have put the core team of the complete incubation and development process of OMS. However, the development would not have happened even without the complete involvement of production team as well as that of warship overseeing team or Indian Navy team. Thank you.